So we went to go see Monsters University, and the kids and I absolutely loved it. And so we've been trying to come up with ways to make some fun cupcakes from Monster University. And we came up with two ways. One, you're going to use fondant for the eyeball. Just go buy that at the grocery store, and you can cut it up and literally roll it into the shape of an eyeball. That's his eyeball right there. And then we found these really cool Monster University, they're called lip pops. So we're going to use that one on this one for the mouth. And it actually has like a lollipop on the back. We're going to stick that in there for the mouth on that one. But if you can't find these, you can also use fondant or marshmallows. We took some marshmallows on this side and chopped up little teeth out of marshmallows. And we're going to use the eye from the big marshmallow on this one. So if you don't have all the fancy stuff, you can still make the cupcake. It's just going to look a little different. Maybe not as fancy, but still fun all the same. You will also need black icing for the pupil on the eye and some green icing for the fur. And if you don't have green icing, you can use just basic regular frosting and then use these, dip them in these green sprinkles. Let's start with our first one, which we will use the fondant for the big eye. And we will start with just some icing. Again, just put in a little bit out here. If you want to make it simple and just go get some white icing, or white frosting, that is, just use a knife, spread it on, and then you could sprinkle these green sprinkles on top. Now that we have the green done, I switched out nozzle heads and just put a little round. He has a little bit of green around his pupil, so I'm just gonna do a little squirt of green. A little more. Now just a nudge of the black in the middle for the pupil. Okay, so there's his pupil. Now we're going to put it in the middle. Now we're going to take that little lollipop we got. I just got it at King Soopers. We're going to poke it in. Kind of shaped it a little bit. Use some of the same green. It can be anywhere, it can be in the middle, but that's going to be under the pupil. There's your second one. You need to put it on your cupcake. Turn it sideways so I can make a big old smiley face, because that's kind of the way he rolls. He's got a big smiley face. So, I'm gonna start up here. Make it the way I want to for the open mouth. As I took little, like I told you, those little marshmallows, and I'm shaping them in the shape of teeth. Ah, dropped it. So here's his top tooth. Put that one in. Here's another big top tooth. So there are your Monster University Cupcakes. I would say the guy on the right isn't a complete fail, but close. He doesn't quite look like it, but for kids making their own, it's a whole lot of fun, and it's close enough, and it's easy. This guy obviously looks a little bit better, but a little more work is involved in that. You could also use the fondant for the eyes and then make your own teeth as well. So we'd love you to subscribe. We have a lot of fun creative ideas. Just click on that box on the top left of your screen.